Welcome to the NBA 2K23 $250,000 My Team Unlimited Tournament.
back to my old ways. Had to get out of my own way. If I keep on taking this over.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back to Phoenix.
Yeah, and they've just looked sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for good things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Ayton in the high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Durant in the corner. And it's Ayton missing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And, guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you'll want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Count it.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Ross with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
This last chunk of the season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento. To the middle. And stolen by Ayton. Durant way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Assisted by
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And stolen by Ayton. Paul outside. Pass to Durant. Now, here's Biyombo. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Here's Ayton. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. Outside for KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
To the left wing. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen. And the rejection by Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. Ayton's got 8.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Sweet move. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Back to Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's KD. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Nice move. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Listen to the reaction of the fans after that call.
No good from Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Ball outside. To Biombo. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 12.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
To the paint. Will it go? He lays it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Durant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
For three, Booker. Another miss. Is 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts. Pass to KD. Paul right side. Back to Durant. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
The assist.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
It's Durant with the drive.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Good on the triple.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And taken away by Paul. That one drops for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ayton. Some shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Ayton. A deep 3 from Durant, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
For three, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 16. Booker fires from way outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For the three. And the Suns get it back. Back to Durant. Lets it go with the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Got that one up quick. Booker's got 5 now.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them. How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pass to KD. Ayton a screen. Ross on the wing. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Durant. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 18 points for KD.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. On defense, Phoenix. It's an 18-point game.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And Paul gets it to go in.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Biyombo with the block. And he recovers it. Durant deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Booker Rebound by the Suns.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one's good, Ayton's got 12.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. And DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And the Suns call time. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior. Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Suns call time here. And the Suns call time here.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for you, Suns Dancer.
Paul looking around with 1 on the clock. Ooh, offline. And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns trail by 14. On the wing, Booker. Ayton a screen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
And Ayton throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Kicks it out to Paul. Baseline jumper. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Paul's got his first basket of the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
That's good from Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Stolen by Durant. Paul with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Tipped away. Stolen by Durant. Dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Both free throws good from Booker. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Goes back up. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And Durant sends it back. Here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Booker, right side. And the rejection by Ayton. Out left to the wing. And Ayton gets double teamed. Right wing. Paul for 3. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
For 3, Durant. Off target from downtown. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Bucks.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Curry looking it over. Launches a three. It's good from long range. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
It's Curry outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up.
This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Tatum can't hit. Milwaukee with the ball.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Outside, Brown. Williams. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
To the inside. Allen on the wing. Pass to Holiday. No good. And Boston going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown. Rebound, Milwaukee. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. Smart outside. Tatum from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah. He was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Tatum with it. Last game he had 34 points. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he. Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
Smart. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed. Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
Left side Tatum. Over Middleton. Screen by Horford. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Brogdon. Screen by Griffin. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Middleton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The drive by Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. And the Celtics another three.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Griffin. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Griffin with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. White on the wing. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Antetokounmpo.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Pass to Griffin. Soft touch off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Allen on the wing. Takes it inside. It's tipped. Williams with it. And Lopez picks him up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. so many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
2 minutes.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, he had 24 points.
How impressive was that from Al Horford? I mean, to concentrate after being bumped like that, very impressive stuff.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Griffin. Outside Tatum. Basket's good. Tatum's got 5 now.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Allen can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Horford. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo inside. 18 points for him.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Smart. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. 40 seconds left to the second quarter. Here's Milwaukee. 6-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Allen on the wing. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Horford right side. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Celtics up 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. It's Brown on the wing. Williams misses. The Bucks trail. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. The turnaround Jay. Horford pulls it in. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. That's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
And they recover it. Second chance effort. And no problem from Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo has got 22. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Allen inside. Pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Off the mark from 16 feet. So it's Boston now. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Tatum from long range. Sinks it from distance. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
From behind the arc. And the Celtics another three.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the